gonna smoke
all my weed. Yeah.
All my fucking weed.
I'll buy you a beer tomorrow. Why don't you come have breakfast with me and my ma?
Tomorrow, well, what time?
8-ish.
That's so early for me, dude. I gotta work at 11.
You're such a piece of shit.
I usually work at 1. I usually work at 1:30, but I've been working at 11 the past couple days because I ain't no skew.
I usually
somebody. What time do you have to get up now?
10? I don't fucking know, dude. It's more just the fact that like I just stay up really late.
I do too. How long do you need to sleep?
According to Kevin Hart on an episode of Joe Rogan, 8 hours for pussies, dude. 6 hours is like all you.
Well,
ever
he's
need.
like 4 foot nothing. Of
That's
course
true,
he'll need
dude.
6
That's
hours.
not true. He doesn't need to sleep, dude.
I need at least 8 hours, or else I'm just like my brain hurts. Honestly.
I'd say 6.
Yeah, I mean 7's fine. If I get 7 hours like every day of the week, though, I'm still gonna be tired at the end of the week. Like I want like at least 8 or 9 hours.
See, I
try to shoot for it, but I usually get like 6 to 7 at the most. Fucking like, but that's like I don't fucking. It just I love sleeping really.
It is nice.
Is the thing I love doing. It's not even that like I fucking need it or that I've been pretty tired lately because of all the children's and such that I gotta throw around and such. But fucking like for the most part, dude, like it's mostly just because I fucking love to sleep. It's the most wonderful thing. It feels so grand. It feels so grand. Even when I like just this morning, I had like I puked and then I went back to sleep for an hour and then I had this like crazy nightmare where like fucking like I just like fucking like was in the shower and I looked at my leg and there were just like these fucking like Last of Us clicker like fucking pustules on my thigh. Yeah, it freaked me out. And then I just like fucking woke up, or I didn't even know I was woke up. I was like, wait, I haven't taken a shower yet today. I still have to do that. Definitely don't have to.
I had a dream the other day where I was like wandering around like my mom's property or something like that, and I was like looking through just like random drawers, and then I opened this drawer. And there was like this like really old sea turtle, like just I could only see like its eye for the most part. And I opened the drawer, and it was just like, hey, can you get me out of here? And then I like ran back and like I was trying to tell my mom that like there was a sea turtle in there, and then like I think that was like the end. But I've been thinking about that one for like the past week.
Was it like a scary sea turtle, or was it just like a big sea turtle?
Was it a capital sea turtle?
Got it.
No, he was a below sea level turtle.
It was a C- turtle.
I think he was nice. Yeah, I think he was a good turtle. I think he was a good one.
He's a good turtle?
But it's hard to say.
That's fine. That's
yeah.
fine. It's good to have
because I wanted
turtles.
to get him out. I wanted to get him out of there, but I've been thinking about that one. What did it mean? What did that mean?
I don't know, man. A child told me today that she hates me because I'm too cheerful and weird. And I'm fine with the weird thing, but no one's ever called me cheerful before. that was strange.
That's like someone telling me I have a sunny
Cheerful.
disposition.
Did people say you have a sunny disposition?
Someone did say that to me in the office a little while ago. They're just like, "Oh, you're just such a bottle of sunshine." And I just
you are sunshiny to people. Like that's your that's like especially when
you
you're
are a
working
very
and
polite
stuff.
person.
You're
a
very
polite.
Oh yes. Well, I just recognize that.
Oh, this is the shitty one. Yeah, no, that one's dead. Dude, I haven't had a lighter that fucking I used until it was dead. I haven't had a lighter that I used until it was dead in like fucking a year, dude.
There it is, live on camera.
There it goes.
Your
She
first
died.
dead
She
one.
died.
Amazing.
Right there.
All I was gonna say
Amazing.
is I'm glad I have too much THC poisoning to remember my dreams or even have them in the first place. Because damn, it's boring listening to other people talk about theirs.
It probably is really boring to talk about.
Yeah.
If only we had something more interesting to talk about. If only we.
Oh, do we? I think we do. If we are live right now, because I'm
have
unaware.
you guys ever seen Freeway with Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to bring up.
Highway.
Is it Witherspoon? Is it?
No, it's Reese. It's Reese Withercup. Reese Buttercup. I don't know.
Witherspoon.
Famous from
Reese's.
Legally Blonde.
She is from Legally Blonde. I've never seen the movie though. I just saw a play of it.
Was that like her big? Was that the first? I didn't look her up actually, but is that her?
That was
first
I think that was her
film?
big pop, but like fucking, I think that was after this. This was '96.
Yeah, this should have been her big pop. This was great. God,
there is a Freeway.
This was
2,
not
by
a
the
big
way.
movie.
I watched it. It sucks.
Freeway 2 sucks.
It's
I saw it
awful.
didn't have Reese
Yeah.
Witherspoon in it. So.
It's an hour and a half of bulimic lesbians killing people. and then they go to Mexico, and then there's a transvestite who eats children, and then the movie ends, and I was like,
Was there any like buddy from the original film at all associated with that?
That Reese beats up the chica. I think that's her.
Oh, is that the one connection they were able to keep? Because that was the only like fucking truly
and
open.
The weird girl with the scars.
I liked her. She was good.
She was only for a scene though.
Yeah.
Oh, really? She was so fucking good in that movie. That was one of the most interesting portrayals of a strange person I've seen in a while. I was like, man, that's a good strange person.
Physically fucked up.
Yeah, and just like this thing, she just like always had this thing out, and she was just like. Like stuff, she was just good. A lot of really good acting in this movie. Reese fucking Witherspoon
and Brittany Murphy.
So fucking
Brittany Murphy was in it too.
This is 100% a character movie. Oh yeah, you smoke your cigarette. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, it's a '90s. It's a classic. Like I don't know. This was a good movie, especially for me, just because it was like that kind of '90s movie I like a lot, where it was like a lot of just. It was that time when. Like they were like getting edgy directors. It was like '90s was great for like auteur like edgy directors because Quentin Tarantino and all that.
Yeah, no, and this was produced by fucking Oliver Stone. So and it does have some real big fucking like Natural Born Killers vibes at certain points.
Like when she shoots.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, it feels a lot like Natural Born Killers.
When they pull over and she shoots him like 6 times.
And she asks him if he believes in Jesus first. Is Jesus Christ your natural Lord and Savior?
And he's like, I just don't. Personal Lord and Savior. Shoots him. You're like, oh, okay, he's dead. She has her moment, and he just comes back.
He did come back, dude.
Amazing.
He did come back. Man, that was so good because, like, fucking, you could tell, and it set it up to make it obvious that he was probably the serial killer the whole time, but, like, he lulls you enough with being charming or whatever that, like, you kind of think, like, fucking maybe he's not. But then, like, it just, like, gets, all right, now I'm the serial killer. All right, now we're going to have a really fucking, like, dark couple of minutes here. And then there's even more shit that's going to happen. Because I was like, all right, now that you're in the car together, like, how long could this really go?
When the black cop got the wife to kill herself, that was pretty much the peak of, like, I think the fallout from being a serial... That was awesome.
Yeah, no.
Oh, when his wife commits suicide?
Yeah, what did he say to her, like, right before she did it? Because she was like, this is awful, I can't believe this. Oh, no.
He said, she said, oh, he's been killing those little girls? And he was like, yeah, like that one that you've been trying to get in the fucking gas chamber.
Yeah, right. That's what it was, yeah.
She just
and that... There was something... What was the deal with that black cop? Because he was just, like... an asshole the entire movie also, for some reason, and I don't know what the...
It was also because of him as the catalyst to, like, fucking trying to, like, actually, like, be like, all right, maybe we did fuck up. Maybe that guy was the serial killer. Because he found out that she was banging black guys, because she thought...
She's a cold burner! He just throws his shit down.
Yeah, he thought she was racist.
What's that mean,
she's not. What's
that mean, bud? It means she fucks black guys.
She's
not racist.
Seeing Reese Witherspoon... When she went on her racist, like when she was just decided to throw every name in the book at the black cop, that was one of the best. That was such a great scene.
And she was so mad, dude. That was just some good. I liked that. I liked that scene a lot. Like I just also like the fact that like. Then, I also like the fact that like she wasn't like fucking. She like made it very clear like I'm not being racist. I just know that would piss you the fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I just thought it would piss him off.
Get mad at someone like that.
Yeah.
When you get very racially motivated suddenly.
I don't get racially motivated. I'm like, this is going to hurt everybody's feelings. But it's like, I don't even do it to black people. I just do it to like
dirty bomb.
Yeah, just like, all right, I'm saying it.
So when someone called you white trash or they hit a raw nerve, so you're just like, well, you know what? Now everyone's going to be uncomfortable.
You know what you are?
My nerves are usually just disagreeing with really hard with you at something. That was why I fucking like screamed at those fucking, when we were watching the 4th of July, having a lovely little time watching the 4th of July parade on my porch.
What a lovely time.
And I screamed fucking when the fucking like Handmaid's Tale bitches walked by. Or whatever, like saying like, we need our rights or whatever, and I was screaming, you have your fucking right, the fucking Supreme Court, and then I said, you fucking nigger loving, and then as soon as I dropped that, I was like, that just invalidated everything.
Well, yeah, your sister, my mom and your sister were right there, and I remember they were just like, they had this like just look of appalled, like shock. I don't know, they were just.
I still feel
shocked.
Kind of bad,
it was really funny.
Just because like I hurt their feelings. Like I really like. That's the thing is like I really want to yell at feminists, but like. I feel bad about hurting women's feelings.
Yeah, because you're like, I your fucking opinion.
Then the regular women.
Even the feminists, unless they're just like screaming at me or whatever, like if I actually hurt their feelings, if they're a woman, I'm just like, sorry.
Don't eat your pussy to say sorry.
No, I don't need pussy to say sorry.
You know who else doesn't eat pussy?
Who doesn't?
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, no, she did not want to eat any pussy. She did not. She
didn't want no pussy. No, she did want to. She would. Whatever Chiquita, whatever her name was. Reese Witherspoon did say that she would be her little bitch anytime.
After they
anytime.
Did they make out? Did they make out? Did they make out?
I don't think they made out. No.
Oh, they just looked really close at each other. It looked like they were gonna make out.
It was a very intense moment, but I think that was after she straight up gutted a guy. God, she was hardcore as fuck in this movie. Actually,
that was good shit.
Yeah, no. Well, so and then and that's kind of like her twist, the twist is that she gets arrested. Everything seems to just go south for her, and most of it is just because she's just like a bitch about every single thing that comes her way. Where it's like she just reacts to everything poorly. Where
of course I shot him.
She's making fun of him in court.
Yeah. Oh well, that and I thought she was just acting too irrationally. Even though I fucking just loved it as a character because I was like, she's fucking everything up for herself, but she believes in it and she's funny when she does it. So fucking, I was digging it, but it made so much more sense when the chick said fucking she's literally fucking giving herself. I forget how she said it, but it was her friend who was pointed to the picture of her boyfriend and said she's literally gonna give herself the chair because of that guy or whatever because that was why she got so irrational was because her boyfriend just died and her boyfriend was a good motherfucker.
He was a pretty alright motherfucker.
And that's that whole middle section is what they kind of added on or the plot that they wrote outside of the very basic Little Red Riding Hood story that they had because they have that intro. The illustrations at the very beginning where they're just pointing it out very clearly that this is a adaptation of Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, no, it's not necessarily an adaptation of it, but it's definitely supposed to be. I guess adaptation is probably the right word.
It is
because
subtle
there's the whole okay,
it must be super subtle.
Yeah, because there's the
at the end
there's all of it,
he strangles and rapes the grandma, and then he's wearing the clothes, and she even has the moment are you fucking serious? Are you wearing my
kidding me?
Clothes?
No, and it's so dark. It's just it's really comical and dark at the same time because there's her grandma is just brutally murdered and just sitting there, and she gets a passing mention, and then I'm pretty sure her grandfather is the one that's walking up and gets shot. I
don't know if that was grandpa. I think that was just either a nice neighbor or a good friend who was just there, and that was such a this movie actually kind of hurt my heart by the end of it because so many people were just did you have to kill that guy? Did that guy have to fucking die? Because he was hey, I got that coat hanger. No, I got that extension cord. It's and then just playing. No, and I was man, he was stoked on that extension cord.
It makes you feel better.
And even that old man at the end,
the same thing that he did to her already. He was just going to strangle with the extension cord.
But she was going to come at least. You
don't know if she didn't.
You do because he said he said he only fucks dead bodies.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's his thing.
That's right. He says that in the car. He's I'm going to kill you and fuck you.
Yeah, he's you're going to do sex to my dead body?
Oh, I'm all types of fucked up. Ooh.
Yeah, no, he was a bad boy. He was a bad man.
A good role for Kiefer Sutherland. This is probably my favorite Kiefer Sutherland role I've seen.
Chicken soup and give me a fucking straw.
With a fucking straw.
Well, and so that wasn't here. You guys want some cat ass?
Yeah, dude. There's some starfish right there, dude. We're gonna get fucking demonetized, Sydney.
I know. No, she's just.
We're not even monetized, so we're gonna just.
The other thing I liked was I'm pretty sure this was their intention. That surgery that he gets where his face is all fucked up. I'm pretty sure is supposed to make him look like the wolf. I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
I guess. I wasn't thinking about that directly, but it made him into a monster.
Pretty loose. I don't know about the wolf.
It's fucking when they were making it,
it's wolf. He's got the permanent snarl. I get what you mean because it's
But it works outside of it. If you didn't fucking know anything about Red Riding Hood, it still works. Yeah, and if you somehow didn't know that entire fucking story at all, the story's still
the grandmother thing wouldn't make any sense. So you'd be why did he do that?
All right, so the whole grandmother thing at the end, as a plot thing of her wanting to go to her only family, it made sense. But firstly, that guy in the trunk died. And he seemed like he was a piece of shit. He was gonna pay her $5 for a $35 blowjob. He was a piece of shit. But but still,
die, though.
He's I gotta pee. She's pee in there. I was
yeah. No, well, that was the funniest part. Was that like right when he gets into the trunk, she's just like dumbass because she like it's just like, oh yeah, why would you get in the trunk? She's just gonna leave you in there, and and I guess he's just like suffocated to death. But
yeah, he most likely was, and the cops like drove by him, and I was like, oh man.
I don't think it's.
I mean, he probably deserved to die because like when she said like fucking like I'm underage, and he's like, I don't care. Kids gotta live too.
I don't care.
I don't know if he would suffocate
and then
because like
Andy's only gonna get
airflow, so he just cooked to death. He
probably cooked, dude.
Yeah,
he probably got fucking because it was a hot looking day. Dude. It was
suffocation. That's like a couple hours. That's mercy compared to like the day of just
just cooking, dude. Just fucking cooking.
Dying from dehydration just because. Oh, you probably see your own like sweat and water just dripping off the top on.
Yeah, no, that's bad shit.
Yeah.
But he was a pedophile.
No, it's better than being in the car.
There's a lot of pedophiles
I feel like
in this movie. There's a lot of pedophiles.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was a pedo.
Well, it's predation. It's all about the predation of upon because like isn't that what Little Red Riding Hood is all about? Is just to warn little girls about like pedophiles, basically.
But predators. She did nothing wrong. She went to her grandma's house and there was a guy in her bed. Like, but how is that going to warn kids against pedophiles? Are you just going to go over to your grandma's house and check the covers real quick?
Okay, so like Little Red Riding Hood, the original story then had like the point about warning little girls because I don't know, Little Red Riding Hood like talk to a stranger, you're not supposed to do that. What was the point of this movie is like a totally different thing because I like this movie and I'm still not sure what the point was.
Red Riding Hood, he eats the grandma and then he eats Red Riding Hood and then the axeman breaks down and kills him and cuts them out of the stomach and then they're all like happily ever after.
Yeah.
And then Hoodwinked.
Right, I forgot about that.
Hoodwinked brought the level fucking up here, dude. That raised the bar.
Maybe Grimm's. I don't know. Maybe they are just eating, and maybe it's like the wolf is just there, and like all the X-Men can do is find the remains to be buried.
I really don't. I've never read the OG, actually. I've never fucking seen the... I don't know. I've only seen it, like, mostly through, like, fucking, like, Bugs Bunny and shit, you know? Or, like, fucking, like, Hoodwinked.
Or, like, the liberal...
I know that it's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, like, a pretty... I don't know. Like, those Brothers Grimm stories are pretty dark.
Yeah, no, they're usually pretty spookaroo. But there's that one... What's Hansel and Gretel is a fucking dark boy. And that's darker boy in, like, fucking all the... Like, in the Mickey Mouse version, that's dark as shit. Like, fucking, it's just fucking, like, cooking kids in the oven or whatever. Like, trying to fatten them up. And just like, you know, like, fucking, that's a spook. That's a big spook.
It's a scary one in The Simpsons, even. You know, the only one that isn't is the one that Thor's in, where they did the live-action Hansel and Gretel, and everyone collectively just said, fucking, why?
Oh, yeah, no, it's Thor and Matt Damon, right?
And that was, like, the same time.
What?
I don't know. No, because I think Matt Damon was...
Wait, not Thor.
Snow White. I think he was in the Snow White one as the hunter for that because they also did the live action.
Yeah. Why did they make those movies? Those sound so
Dwayne,
stupid.
you don't besmirch Brothers Grimm. The Matt Damon Brothers Grimm movie is.
Oh no!
Movie.
All right, okay, I'm
like
wrong actually because I forgot that movie exists, and I don't know if I've seen that one or not, but I've heard it's good.
That's a Terry Gilliam one. It's kind of bad, but you know.
Yeah,
it's
no,
good.
everything
it's
Terry Gilliam has made is like always
it's
like
it
is kind of bad. But
yeah,
like, it always like soars
bad,
and
but also it's really good.
It soars, man. Except for fucking Fear and Loathing, dude. Fear and Loathing rules. I love Fear and Loathing.
Yeah, that's never kind of bad.
It's hard to recommend to people, though, because everybody who watches it, for the most part, unless they're really cool, they're like fucking... They don't get it, and they just don't really like it.
All they remember is the part where he comes in the auditorium, and that's it. And it's just like, well, there's more to him than busting a load in his pants around people.
Yeah, no, well, there was the shit with Toaster. I always think of the scene when I think of that movie. I think of them tripping in the fucking hotel room and like the fucking just the toaster. It's like not the toaster. It was the fucking like I want you to throw the record player in when the white rabbit peaks.
Yeah, the boombox. Yeah, and he's just in that like dirty ass tub that's just like
it's
black
just like
water.
Loaded with
like the water is just black.
Yeah, no, it was alright. But anyway, we're not talking about Terry Gilliam right now.
No, we're not.
One of the things that like bugged me about fucking Freeway was like she was like the fact that they smile at each other at the end, her and the cops, makes it feel like she's gonna get away with it and everything was all peachy for her. But like fucking she did murder that guy in her trunk, you know, like, and she did fucking just like what just happened in there. They're gonna have to investigate it.
The police lady that was like escorting the prisoners around, she got stomped to death.
Yeah, she got stomped to death.
Yeah, no, that whole fucking thing, how they broke out of jail, there was a lot of death there. And there wasn't, like, fucking, she was, all of them are equally culpable for the murder of the chick because no one saw it.
Yeah, but the movie's not, like, saying that it's going to be a happy ending.
No, it's not saying that it's going to be a happy ending.
That's her attitude throughout the whole thing.
I guess it just bothered me the fact that she's just, like, kind of fucked at the end of all that. Like, because, like, maybe, and I don't know, just the fact that they smiled made me think that. But maybe it was just them smiling, so, like, you fucking crazy bitch, because she is a crazy fucking bitch.
Great prison.
Because she asked for a cigarette.
Yeah,
after all that shit happened, yeah.
Take a cigarette. It's like,
I don't know. I guess it was kind of, like, it's definitely, like, it has a very nihilistic kind of feeling to it, like, throughout the whole movie. It doesn't really have much regard for human life.
Freeway 2 has zero regard for human life. I think they kill someone at least every 10 minutes. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Really?
Well,
what is the play? Like, what is the plot of Freeway 2? What is it?
It's this one chick. Okay, so the girl who gets arrested for shoplifting, and she has a classic problem that a lot of teenage trouble girls have, which is bulimia. And so, like, that's her whole arc is bulimia. But she gets paired up with this cellmate who's just a completely insane, psychotic Mexican woman, and she's just a straight up homicidal murderer. She just kills constantly, but she likes the bulimic girl, and so they eventually break out and they find this like little farmstead, and within the first like day of her being out, she murders the elderly couple there and uses their old timey vibrators while she's got them like tied up and trussed.
Old timey vibrators.
Yeah, it's like a plug-in. Yeah. It's like got a whole.
Oh, okay. So not like old time, because like when you said old time,
not like steam.
Yeah, no, I was picturing. Yeah, no, I was picturing like some kind of horse-drawn pussy machine.
It's insane though, because she's just like she's like using their hands on her and stuff too. And this whole scene is intercut with like the other one just stuffing her face and just eating everything in the house.
That sounds disgusting, but might be interesting.
And then that's like the most they do with it. After that, it's like she just shoots people constantly because they're men, and she's like, they were gonna rape me, and then she shoots them, and that's it.
Is it like a direct-to-video? Is it like really cheap looking, or was it an actual movie?
It doesn't look cheap. It just looks
fucking. Freeway was 16 millimeter, I think. Like Freeway was like
Freeway looks good.
Yeah, no, well, it looks good, but like it does like a lot of the shit is like overexposed and like just it's got that kind of like semi like grindhousey shitty look to it, you know? Like it just looks cheap.
Yeah, but the camera work, I
the actual craft of it is good. I'm just saying the fucking stock looks like fucking old and grainy, you know?
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. No, I like the other thing the other thing I was gonna point out, like this movie I feel like wouldn't exist if it wasn't for like just the weird, like there was kind of like a weird punk rock like movie scene at the time, because this movie is scored by Danny Elfman, who like did like Oingo Boingo, like he was like like doing Oingo Boingo stuff, and then he did his brother did like the Forbidden Zone, which was like a movie that the director of Freeway was in like a small bit part, but they were all like I don't know, just weirdo nihilistic like filmmakers, I guess, or just like, you know, artists. And they all hung out together, and that's where this movie came from.
No, this movie would have been perfect for that Oingo Boingo song.
Only a Lad. She's not a lad though.
No,
she's
the one about liking little girls.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a good one.
That would have been like,
dude, fucking literally that. It's not that creepy if you listen to the whole album. Like the first time I heard that song, I was just like, wow, this is pedophile shit. Oingo Boingo's a bunch of pedophiles. Look at this fucking album cover with the Boy Scout. This is pedophile shit. But if you listen to the whole album, it's like it's way more clear that it's like a fucking just like a spooky character like in the song.
He's just being a spooky guy.
Yeah,
well, it's ironic.
Yeah, no, because then like Only a Lad is just like all about like fucking just like fucking like piece of shit kid. And, like the system is just like, he's just a kid. He just murdered a couple people.
If anyone's gonna sing about how much they want to fuck underage women, it's Drake.
Is Drake cause that's just because he's the greatest rapper of all time, dude. The top.
I thought he just texted underage women. I thought that was the problem.
I didn't know.
He was, like,
I didn't know Drake was
like
doing
the Stranger
that.
Things girl.
Oh,
I guess he was texting the Stranger Things girl.
Which
apparently.
one? Number 11 or whatever her fucking name is? The bald
The
one?
bald one. Yeah.
11.
The bald one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 11.
She
Yeah.
was wee last, dude. She was wee looking. That's a little spooky, Duke.
I
That's
think
a
he
little
was
spooky, Drake.
I think he also texted Billie Eilish before she was all coming up and stuff too.
Dude, Billie Eilish is fucking
Well,
hot, dude.
Yeah, but she's how old is Billie Eilish?
I do believe that theory.
Because I think everybody likes Billie Eilish.
Her tits are fat and her eyes are blank. I'm pretty sure she's
No, dude, that's fucking. I just watched a documentary about how she sang a Bond song.
Don't say that about Billie.
Yeah, don't say that shit about Billie, dude. Billie's a bad bitch, dude. She just she and her brother produce all their fucking music, they're actual artists.
What
dude.
happened to Lorde? Where's Lorde?
Billie Eilish is now Lorde. Lorde is gone. Billie Eilish. Well, Lorde did put out an album 3 years ago. I don't know. Time blends together, but she did. It was a pretty good album. There was a couple of good jams. Lorde still plays. Lorde still fucks. I assume.
Tennis courts is always going to be a good
Lizzo still fucks too. Lizzo's constantly
Lizzo
fucking here.
So
she was
fucking
she's such a fat.
Lizzo's fat. Did you guys know Lizzo's
I guess she's not she doesn't give me an absolute repulsed feeling until she says stuff.
Would you eat her pussy?
And does stuff.
Would you eat Lizzo's?
Yeah, would you eat Lizzo's pussy, Dwayne?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Smells
I don't she seems like she's probably a nice person if you don't talk about fucking any or stupid fucking fat thigh bullshit she believes.
Don't talk.
But I don't know. She's not fully I talk about her as if she's the most disgusting person in the world, but there are other people I think about in that regard. I don't think she's that disgusting, but she is incredibly fat, and she shouldn't think that's a good thing. That's not a good thing.
I bet her pussy smells like.
I think it's mostly she's just obnoxious.
Yeah, no, she fucking people got really mad at her for fucking twerking with James Madison's fucking flute.
Crystal flute, which sounds like some absolute Nicolas Cage bullshit. Some real
it does.
Declaration of Independence that has national treasure.
Yeah, no, there is a documented signed flute, I believe. Yeah, I think that actually is a classic joke.
Or you hit it up to the light at a certain angle and it'll spell out a secret message on the stones of the Capitol or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you have to play the hidden note on the flute, and actually
Abraham
cracks
Lincoln in the
brick.
memorial will stand up and he will go out.
And he stomps the White House.
It'll pull the Washington Monument. It'll be a sword and it'll go.
Yeah, no, and then he's just gonna be standing there where's the kaiju? You're supposed to do that when there's a kaiju.
Who's a Who would Abraham Lincoln be like? Who's invading? Is it the Japanese? Would he be against the Japanese?
Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah.
I don't think he. Nah, dude, he didn't have problems. He didn't. They were so far away, everything that I think that he knew about him was just they're
Is
cool.
the South rising again?
Bunch of weird people out there.
Is it the Prussians?
Because people usually fucking don't hate other races until you got to live with them. That's why how when there's white people in Japan or whatever, they're whoa, dude, whoa. But if we just if we just started moving in all over the place over there, they'd be like, dude, what's with these fucking white people in here eating all our fucking noodles and just ruining all the good spots.
Japan knows this though. Japan is not ignorant to that. That's why they say only a certain amount of white people can move there per year.
An even lower amount of black people can.
Yeah, no, I think you're thinking China, right? Does Japan have that same fucking policy?
Japan has that exact same policy.
Yeah.
Wow, golly.
Well, they're xenophobic. I mean, their whole thing.
Yeah, no, and I mean, Germany had the exact opposite problem where they were just let's just go get all of them, every one of them, right now.
I want the whole rainbow on every street. And that's a lot.
They were speed running their redemption. Germany was just trying to get through it as fast as possible into being the good country again. I feel like. Okay, let's just take everybody. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's like the killer in Highway who was I'll just fuck anyone. That's
in Highway.
Freeway.
That would be the Montana version. That would be if there was.
Well, it just bothered me because when she got on the freeway, it said Highway on the sign. Gosh, that's a highway.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. The sign said Highway. I'm pretty sure it said
Highway
Freeway. 85 something.
No, it said No, it said Freeway.
How instead of that cigarette, you smoke some marijuana?
What?
Because it pans to the Freeway sign. I remember that point specifically. It says Freeway.
Okay, whatever, cats. The issue is, man, like I don't know, like fucking. This is indica. It's all It's all they could give me at the price. So just be aware of that.
I'll get you some more later.
No, I'm just saying, don't be too much of a snoozy boy, dude. Like usually we're boozing on this shit, you know.
Well,
or at least I am, and like fucking when I'm not judging you for not getting the booze. I'm just saying, like fucking, if we were boozing, like that's where the energy comes from. We don't want to just be like in the couch.
Booze, I've just been drinking C4s all day. I've just got like residual like caffeine in my kidneys at this point.
Yeah, no, all I did was just drink half a cup of coffee a day. That was all I did.
I literally just worked out all day.
Is that all you had? Did you have like food?
Yeah, what?
Nope. Yesterday I ate a fucking. Yesterday I ate a delicious buffalo chicken salad and drank 3 beers, and then I fucking woke up in the morning and I fucking puked up the whole fucking salad, and like, and I was looking at it, I was like, man, that like barely digested, dude. And like I didn't have any money or anything, so I just fucking like went to work. Just...
I thought you were gonna say like you just ate it.
no.
I
left it where
I was going to.
Dude, it was gross, dude, and there was a lot of it. It was like red and black, dude. I don't fucking or not like it wasn't like blood, but it was just like very. It looked
like buffalo chicken.
Yeah. It was saucy, dude.
Okay.
Mad vinegary, dude. It was painful. Oh, hurt in the throat. Tasted bad. Like fucking just, I still had like fucking an hour where I was like, I didn't sleep much last night. I want to like try to snatch that hour of snooze. So I didn't even shower, and there was like still some in my beard, dude. And I was trying to sleep through it. Fucking like it was just stanky, dude. Like just some little scent in there, dude.
Okay.
And then I went to work, and I haven't eaten anything all day.
I can understand why you didn't eat food.
And I haven't eaten anything.
Yeah, it makes more sense. Sense.
But I got some chicken and rice over there with some fucking vegetables. So fucking.
That's like that saves you. Chicken and rice. If you just eat that for dinner, then you're like a new person the next day.
This is teriyaki
chicken and rice.
I had to like.
No, that's not gonna save you.
You could fake a chicken katsu with the Tyson patties if you just fry that in some like sesame oil, and I did that with rice and some kimchi.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's fancy dancy. You see, like this is shit that was prepared by the fucking cook at the fucking daycare. So like this is shit the children would be willing to eat.
Maybe would I fucking cook them?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like your shit is like fucking like a little fnoofity. You're gonna give fucking children what was that other thing you said? Kimchi. You're gonna give babies kimchi, dude.
You know, it's good for them.
This is the most important time that they could have kimchi. It's important for all the gut flora. Then they're gonna grow up right. They're gonna achieve all the maximum levels of growth possible. I don't know.
What are you saying, Cass? I'm so fucking sorry.
No, it's important that you eat. Yeah, he's right. No, it's important that they eat kimchi. The guy like developed that like horrifically fermented bitter taste because when the fucking power goes out, we don't have electricity anymore. You better learn how to fucking eat cabbage that tastes like ass.
Oh god, dude, there was the kid. There were fucking.
I do like kimchi.
There's crickets in the gas station now, dude. You can get a bunch of different kinds of crickets.
Are they good?
Really?
Yeah, you can get like sour cream and onion crickets.
Interesting.
Yeah, they were only like a buck. It wasn't a big bag. Are they like just in the regular?
Are they just sitting? Are they just like inconspicuously like in the
no? They're just like in the
section. Or are they at the front?
They were in the fucking back of the candy section, and they were just in these. Yeah, and they were in these fucking like just like clear. They looked like fucking weed bags, kinda. But like you could see the fucking crickets in them.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd
be like... that's just a regular old food now.
Trying to trick people as if, like, they're next to, like, a bag of Lay's, and it's, like, hops, and it has the exact same coloring and logo structure.
Yeah, exactly, but just a bunch of bugs, dude. See, like, it's not even just cricket shit. These were just straight-up crickets. Just straight-up crickets, just seasoned crickets. But, like, fucking, there's companies that make cricket chips. Crickets. Like, there was a fucking Shark Tank where Mark Cuban bought in hard to some cricket chips. And apparently the chips were pretty good, and they were just like cricket protein.
I think eventually your brain or your body must just be like, well, this is subpar protein. This isn't like the chain that.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you try to just eat cricket chips,
I don't think you could survive on it. I don't think it's something you could survive on for a long time. But it's probably like maybe it's like eating like some hummus.
Well, the majority of meat that like humans ate like at the beginning time,
cricket hummus
was bugs. We were big bug eaters at the beginning.
But bugs were bigger back then and juicier.
That's true, dude. That's like fucking giant fucking.
Yeah, they had to have been
lobsters and fucking monstrous things that you would like crack open because with their exoskeleton would be like not just the goo it is now, but like actual chunks of succulent meat.
I will say there's
dude,
like Brazilian
like
bugs that
roaches.
I've seen. Like some of those big like bugs in Brazil or whatever, the southern countries.
What were you saying, cats? Yes.
No, I was just saying like some of those southern bugs, those look good. If those are fried, like the
southern
big
bugs?
fat like cicadas in the south and stuff like that, they just get really big down there. Like those fried up, those are probably all right. I would eat some of those.
Did you see that like report or whatever? Someone put out a blog. It was just like, I tried to roast cicadas for my family, and it's fucked up everything. Like, they hate it. No one will eat it. This house smells awful. Like, why did I do this?
Okay, well there you go.
They're like, I bought like 20 pounds of cicadas. Please, how do I prepare these people?
Jesus, yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't commit to 20 pounds of cicada. That's for fucking sure. That's so much cicada.
For a deal, like Costco had a deal for 6 avocados for $6.59. I almost bought 20 pounds of avocado right there. I tell you what, that little bit of California came out of me. He said, "That's guacamole right there."
Yeah, but Costco avocados are kind of shitty, honestly. Like they're always just like, I don't know. Whenever I get them, they have a weird texture to them that doesn't seem like usual avocados.
Yeah, because you're just making them into guac.
No, I was eating them just as they were.
You're just munching avocados.
Yeah.
Slice them in half, take out the pit, and use that bastard.
You know, I've never eaten straight avocado before, so like maybe I should give that a go.
It's
Because I do like guac, kinda. I think guac's okay.
Your brain literally tells you as you get, like, this is the good fat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's the really good fat.
Yeah, no, well, that's what happens when I eat an apple. Dude, I was just fucking like, because like, I was just looking at some apples that were chopped up today. I was like, these kids fucking love them, so they're gonna like eat all the apples. So I can't fucking snatch these apples. But I really want that apple, dude. My body was fucking an apple a day will keep that fucking doctor away, dude.
That's why it's a great season too, because like fresh, like getting apples from like apple trees around. Like I've been walking around the streets and people have apple trees in their yards. So you can just pick an apple. Those things are tasty. It's great. I had like 3 apples today.
You can eat crab apples too.
No, they're not crab apples.
You gotta eat like 9 or 10 crab apples to make up for like fucking.
Those suck.
Ones.
Crab apples.
Depends on the crab apple. When I was fucking like living in fucking Big Timber for a couple summers with my dad, there were a bunch of crab apple trees, and my mom used to make pies out of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, you can like
pies bet. Yeah, that's
some of them are kind of bitter, but I used to munch fucking crab apples, dude. Like the sweet ones were fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
I've never had a good crab apple. I feel like whenever I have them, they're so tart. I just spit them out.
It's like the very rare one that you see that's got like the nice top of like red. I think is the ones that are sweet. And
crab apples are good. Yeah, the red, dude. No, you're bringing me back. Actually, I haven't thought about those crab apples in a while. Crab apples are good, dude.
Well,
I need to go find some crab apples.
Even up here, like not too long ago, there were crab apples growing around the neighborhoods and stuff. And I remember walking around and being a fat kid, you just yank one off and bite one. You're like, that's awful and bitter, and then you throw it away and you grab another one, you bite it. Like, it's still bad.
So you go over to the Twizzler bush, and then you just eat a bunch of Twizzlers.
And the strange man offers you the Twizzlers if you put on the magic blindfold.
See, I wish there was like an avocado that would grow underground. I wish avocados were like potatoes, where you could just grow a bunch of them underground and just kind of dig them up. But instead, like it's impossible. Like I can't get an avocado tree. It seems like those are almost impossible.
Yeah,
to, like,
you're in the garden city though. You know, like you should be. We can't grow shit around here unless we like fucking unless we just GMO the fuck out of it.
Greenhouse.
Or my mama got a greenhouse. She grows. My mom been growing.
But like avocado.
Well, what if there's like a plant that like is like reacts positively to like mining elements and everything like that? Like, is there one that would actually benefit? There could be.
There's some.
Dude, you gotta have some iron in your diet, bro. Gotta have some iron. You get some zinc in there, dude.
Broccoli,
kale? I mean, like uranium. Maybe that's actually gonna it's like a GMO for the plant. Maybe the uranium.
It's the stuff that already grows well up here, anyways. Like hardy shit that like grows well in mountains, like cabbages, broccolis. You know, Brussels sprouts.
Can we grow taters around these
taters
places?
are growable. Tomatoes grow fucking anywhere.
Yeah,
tomatoes grow.
Onions.
My mom grows some good tomatoes.
Leeks, beets. Think what Russia can like do. You know, like radishes and
Fucking, it's really weird to me that
that's the long, hard winter food.
It's weird to me that the Irish aren't the vodka guys. You know, like I think it's just because they liked the potatoes too much, dude.
They're too busy.
They're like, fuck the corn, but we like the fucking potatoes, man.
I think they just like the taste of whiskey. Because they probably did. Someone probably came out and was like, guys, look, I've distilled the liquor out of potatoes. And they taste
like, this is not whiskey. This sucks. Yeah, this fucking kill this guy. You see how many potatoes this guy fucking just wasted?
They beat him to death.
I mean, vodka does suck. I don't like vodka. I'd rather have French fries. I'd rather have French fries than vodka, I think. But
and whiskey's just.
I'd rather talk about Freeway though. Also, I suppose we should probably get back.
What else is there to talk about Freeway? It is a good movie, but it's one of those other issues where it's like, well, okay, all right. Here's a big Q I got on Freeway.
Yeah, what's a big plot point?
No, it's not a plot point, but it's a big old Q I got. How 18 was Reese Witherspoon in this particular film? Like when she was filmed.
We don't see any of her bits.
I don't care about that. I just care about the feelings that were swirling within me.
The feelings.
Yeah, I just want to know if those were godly.
It's hard to say. I suppose it's hard to say. It's 96. I don't know.
I was born in 96.
I bet she was like 20. I bet she was 20.
Yeah, she looks like an actor 20.
Yeah,
no, because like it's a lot easier.
That was another point. Actually, Dwayne, that reminds me of something that was an interesting part. Also, is the wife of Kiefer Sutherland. That is actress Brooke Shields, who like her debut movie was I can't remember the name of it. I think it's like Baby Doll or something. And she's like 12 years old, and she's playing a child prostitute, and they have a full frontal nudity scene in there, apparently. And it was like a 70s movie that was supposed to be like this big artsy thing, and I guess it got a lot of controversy, blah, blah, blah. But Roger Ebert liked it. But I thought that was interesting, too.
20. Hard 20, dude.
Hard 20.
Hard 20. I had nothing but godly feelings. There you go. I wish I could have had more, but I had to stop myself.
You know, like the 70s are really bad about that sexual exploitation. You feel like they just do it for any reason. I've been basically streaming nonstop horror movies in my basement for funsies, and I was watching.
It is spooky season.
It is spooky season, and a lot of them are just the free ones are like old 71s. And there was this one where it was just a guy who just keeps tying up prostitutes and he like stabs her hand, and then he guts them and takes out their womb, and it's just like, oh, they're all naked until the first part, but then it's at that point it's a shitty prosthetic, and it's like
I watched a really great movie the other day, and it was called Brain Damage. Have you ever seen that one, Brant?
Brain Damage is a classic.
That's such the blowjob scene in there was probably one of the most brutal scenes that I've watched in a while. That was a good one.
I'm thinking of Head of the Family. Brain Damage is the
Brain Damage is much better than Head of Family.
Is Head of the Family isn't there like a weird looking guy with a big head?
Yeah, he's like a little itty bitty body.
Yeah. I think I have seen Head of the Family at some point.
Head of the Family is one that should have been better than it was. It's really boring, actually.
Really boring. Sucked.
I think I remember that.
Brain Dead's that one where
Brain Damage. No, Brain Damage.
Brain Damaged. What the fuck is
it's the one where he has a parasite that like gets him high, but like the parasite needs to eat other people's brains also. It's a good movie. I was going to choose it for the podcast, but it's too good.
I thought Parasite was pretty good. I didn't think it was as good as everybody else did. And I think I'm just bad because of that. Because everybody else that I respect seems to really...
I was sitting there the whole time like, this is a great movie, but they didn't... They fucked up. This is in English.
Yeah, what are they doing speaking this jib jab Jew? What are you doing?
This is language.
It was the more I think back on it, the more I'm like, yeah, it was just a great experience of a film. Just like I think of some of the moments in it, the feelings that come out of it, and it is a really fucking good movie in that way, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, when I watched it, I was just like,
I think there's more to look at with it. Like I remember rewatching it, and it's like it's not super deep, but like there's something to think about at the very least. I don't think it's like a totally like empty movie.
I forget what it beat out, but I think what part of the reason that I didn't like it or that I got mad at it was because like fucking everybody was like saying it was like a shoo-in, but there was something else that year.
Wasn't the Joker that year?
Nah, I don't think that I would have been like that fucking sure. Like Joker's the best picture, obviously Joker. But I did think Joker. When I saw Joker, I was like, this is probably the best.
Joker also came out that year because I remember that was the guy that was like, I can't believe a foreign film beat out Joker for getting Best Picture. This is bullshit.
I guess Joker did come out a while ago at this
2019, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, Parasite was 2020. All right, fucking 2020 Best Picture.
Strange. Yeah, Freeway. What a movie. All the dining. I liked all the
point I was trying to make with with the Brooke Shields actress was also like all the sleaze that's in this movie, like with underage, blah blah blah, like prostitution, and then casting Brooke Shields seemed like a weird choice. So I was wondering if that was intentional also, but
maybe I don't know. I don't know much about Brooke Shields. I'm not up on my shields.
I liked a motif I noticed that I thought was really cool is how they made he made diners just really uncomfortable, and every time they came up, like. Nothing ever good happens at a diner. She shows up to the first one just covered in fucking blood. Oh, I must look at this fried.
Yeah, no. And I like it when the cops show up to her right after that, and she was just like, oh, hi! And I was like, why would you arrest her? She's cheerful.
She looks fine.
The 90s was a great time for diners. Diners never looked better. Even if there were uncomfortable scenes and everything, I feel like they always look cozy in the 90s, though. So,
I think that was the point. Remember that was the idea was the diner is such a point of safety that it's let's take that away. Let's take away the idea of a diner being here's Keith Sutherland just being the strangest guy lighting up a cigarette at the end of the fucking booths over there, or here's this strange woman crawling in just gutted with. I think there was another time they went to a diner, right? Was it the cops and they were just talking about horrific stuff.
Something like that.
I think that they probably did at least 3 or 4 diners in the movie. 3 to 4.
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, no. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I just, go depressing at the end, go a little sad, go a little depressing.
I could have used
it was depressing. It was a pretty depressing movie.
But yeah, no, I love the whole sequence with her and the serial killer in the car. That whole sequence is incredible. Awesome. That's good shit. It was really good writing. This is a well-written movie, dude. What else has this guy done? Have you seen any of this other feller's movies?
No, but I looked him up, and apparently he stopped. His last movie had Peter Dinklage and Gary Oldman, and it's about this woman that marries into a family of midgets. And Gary Oldman walks on his knees the entire time. And it got it was supposed to be a 3-hour movie apparently, and they cut it down to an hour and a half, and he didn't want to the director, this guy didn't want to put his name on it, and I guess he just stopped directing, and that was in 2002. So,
dude, we should watch
that's what I know about.
That sounds like a good fucking movie, dude. But damn, dude, I wish I could get.
You can't find the director's
Let's
cut.
release the fucking 3-hour cut.
We can't find it. Yeah, apparently, that's not released yet. So
it's not released yet. That's just sitting on the shelves.
I couldn't find it. I didn't search that long, but I could not find a copy of it.
That was a real shame right there.
We'll see.
Real shame.
It'll just be one of those.
I guess it was.
Man, I bet it was so awesome. I bet it was so awesome.
Scary.
Yeah, no, the fact that Gary Oldman was just dwarf style, just going on his knees and just kind of wiggling around, I think that's great.
Yeah.
And Peter Dinklage was fine with it. There's a quote. I saw a quote also where they were talking about all the how bad insulting it is to not have an actual midget actor in the lead role. And Peter Dinklage was like, "It's fine. I don't really care."
He was like,
I feel like you wouldn't say that now.
I love Gary.
Peter Dinklage is generally pretty cool about that shit.
Didn't he say he was complaining about something recently?
He did a little bit of complaining. He did a little bit of bellyaching.
I guess
at one point,
yeah. You can always have a little.
Man, you're a fucking dick. Or I think it was all the other midgets that are actors. Hey, shut the fuck up. That's how we get gigs, dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, he has been have you ever seen fucking Living in Oblivion?
Knights of Badassery.
Yeah, that Living in Oblivion
Pixel.
is good. Is that what it's called?
Living in Oblivion? Yeah, no, Living in Oblivion is the one where fucking Steve Buscemi plays a director and everything goes wrong, fucking...
It's an independent film.
So Peter Dinklage plays a fucking midget in it, and he's like, oh yeah, and it's just for a dream sequence. It's oh yeah, make sure you get a midget for the dream sequence, and he's just fucking he bitches throughout the whole movie. He's like an asshole midget, but...
I want to be just
he also did that in Elf. He was great in Elf, but like he like all of his most iconic characters like do generally do something with the fact that he is fucking a midget.
Probably because he is a midget.
Is he in? Wait, is Peter Dinklage in Bruges? Is he in Bruges?
Yes, he is. No. That's not Peter Dinklage.
That is Peter.
Is that not Peter Dinklage?
That's not Peter Dinklage.
It's not. I'm just being racist
it's some
right
other
now.
guy. Yeah, it's not Peter Dinklage. Guaranteed not Peter Dinklage.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Peter Dinklage.
No, guaranteed not Peter Dinklage. 0% Peter. Also, by the way, the year the fucking Parasite, came out was fucking 2020. And the other fucking nominees were 1917, Joker, fucking what were the other ones? It was a pretty not bad year for fucking movies. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
1917.
You haven't seen
that? Should have won Best Picture.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a really good movie.
That was probably one of the best movies of the past 10 years, honestly.
You're right. Jimmy was Jordan Prentice. Yeah. He kind of looks like him a little, if you ask me.
Well, I mean, like, fucking, you just think that
they all have the similar facial structure, Brant. Like,
yeah, it's like people
sometimes, and sometimes some beards. People with beards a lot of the time look like really similar. Like if people got a big beard, like especially like big, well groomed, just fucking like thick beards. Those guys all look the same to me. Especially if you put them in a flannel with like a nice haircut, they're all the exact same guy.
He looks like the mix between
most of them wear
Steve-O
flannel.
and
Most of them wear flannel.
Yeah.
Are you saying Brant looks like every other person if you wear a flannel?
No, Brant looks like a lot of fucking big, fucking bearded bald guys. Probably.
Yeah,
like it's probably easy to like confuse him with a lot.
I could get lost in a biker rally pretty easy, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, because it'd just be bald heads. Like there would be nothing to look for. You don't have a distinctive tattoo or anything on there. There's nothing.
Especially if Brant was wearing fucking shades.
Oh
like, if Brant was wearing fucking shades.
Shades and a trucker hat. On set multiple times.
He's gone.
Keep getting confused.
Brant, if you wanted to commit a crime, if you really wanted to like assassinate a politician, make sure like they're doing like they're like giving a speech at a biker rally or something, and then just like shoot them point blank and then just kind of disappear into the crowd.
Yeah. I don't think the bikers would do. I don't think Biden would go and talk to the bikers.
I don't know what kind of political.
Whatever.
I'm
trying to think of like I feel like
any politician's gonna come to the biker rally is gonna be like probably
cool.
Probably my kind of guy.
Super Republican.
So like I'm thinking it's probably gonna be more just like for like something for like really fat people with cancer.
They got a beard though.
Really fat dudes with cancer.
He has. How can he have a beard if he has cancer?
Super.
Oh no! But here's the fucking kicker about it. It's really fat trans men with cancer, so they just have like so much of that residual, just like fucking testosterone, just like lingering.
And their titties are all lopsided.
Oh yeah,
fucked up.
Just good shit, dude.
Look how
not good.
Yeah,
that's how you get in there. That's what I'm saying. Like there'll be some politicians at that rally. As soon as they can get enough of those together, as soon as they can get enough plus size.
I was thinking like bikers
men.
Against bullies. Like what if Hillary Clinton is speaking at a bikers against bullies event, and it's just a bunch of hardcore bikers that are like, I don't like bullies. Bullies are bad. Like maybe.
Yeah, but Hillary wouldn't go to the bikers here. Look, I'm gonna just do a quick research.
Maybe not Hillary. Okay, Pete Buttigieg.
Every time I see someone get bullied, I just have to go suck.
I can see like fucking Chris Christie doing it.
I want to punch the hell out of hate. I want to punch the hell out.
I can see Repubs doing it, dude. I can see Donnie doing it, dude.
I'm gonna hold hate down and butt fuck until it pleads for me to stop, and then I'm gonna come in hate's butthole.
I'm gonna come in that hate hole so hard.
Do you think that bikers for Biden really exists? Can you picture just like a bunch of bikers? They're like, "Fuck yeah, dude! That guy's doing such a great job."
Remember that Biden just visited that infrastructure site where the bridge collapsed? Let's go,
dude! Did you see him like I can't even think of an icon. What do Biden people get stoked on?
Infrastructure probably, or gas prices for a little bit. They were definitely proud about those gas prices.
He went and begged the fucking Saudis to be like, "Hey guys, could you like?"
And it's gone now.
And now we're back up to.
And then the Saudis are like, "Nah, let's raise the price, bro."
Yeah, I've been biking everywhere because it's just so fucking expensive. It's terrible, but I don't know. I'm sure there's bikers for Biden. I'm sure there's a bikers for
Biden Wild Hogs family. What
there
the
you go.
fuck is this? Oh,
Wow.
no, dude. No, there's so many hashtag Let's Go Brandons in the fucking description. That is not our guy. That's probably when he fell off his bike, dude.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Bikers
for Biden is most likely going to be ironic in most cases.
No, there's a couple of rallies of bikers being mad at Biden. Yeah, no, apparently bikers are actually like super anti-Biden.
Well, I could also just disappear with like using a hat and a wig, Biden. Or just a hat.
Even though Joe Biden's mumbling voice kind of sounds like a motorcycle, just like humming, just like like even though he just can't play with that people. Yeah, no, there's nothing. Riding with Biden, American motorcycle rally magnet. Oh my God, how many people have bought this? Oh my God.
So Freeway.
Look at riding with Biden, dude. Look at riding with Biden.
Should we get into?
Shit.
Oh my God.
I can't see shit. I can't see riding with Biden. I can't see anything.
Can you see it now? Can you not see it at all, cats? Oh my God, there could be ads.
No, actually, my frame is frozen on Brant like Sig Heiling. He just has his hand in the air and it looks exactly like he's just like
that because it'll explain something.
It's just it's frozen on a Roman. It's just frozen on a Brant Roman.
It's just Biden. It's a black fucking thing. It says Joe 2020 in the left, and it's just a fucking like cartoon drawing of Biden with a fucking flame biker helmet and a cigar. It's really just. It's great.
I like how all the
great.
Are there any comments?
Political, caricatures of Biden are just him. He's just old. That's like the most over-defining features.
He's like an uncle. The best thing that they can say about him is he's wise. That's like the most that they could ever say. Like he has to offer. He's old and wise.
No, I guess the grown-ups are back in charge. It's not necessarily Biden. It's Biden's people that got us.
Yeah.
Biden and Vice
Grant,
President Joe.
Let's just start with you. What's your Freeway?
One last little nugget though, just before we move away from it. Apparently, he did back when the Vice President days, 2012. He did meet with some bikers, but in the presidential goon, no.
That was back when he was still racist.
Yeah, but Barack Obama's my best friend.
That's true.
A bike racist because he was racing bikes.
Ooh,
there you go.
Dude, we need to take.
Brand, what's your movie idea?
To be about just
Freeway 3. It's gonna follow up on the only girl you see that any of us kind of liked.
Spooky girl or Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah, it was actually the spooky girl. Because like I said, the second one, it's not the same Mexican chica, but she also gets off parole. She gets off and goes with her boyfriend in the first one, anyways. The one that stalks the lady.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
yes.
And they're like, that's like maybe what they talk to like 2 other people that don't break out with them in prison, but it was just kind of a passing thing. The only one that actually gets talked to is weird Scar Girl, and she's also up in the second one. So I feel like she at this point kind of has something going on, and it's what she say? She's got like nymphomania. She's like addicted to every kind of drug. She's like, I got picked up for inhalants and stuff. I like pills. Yeah. She's like, I'm schizophrenic. I think she'd be a fun one. I guess.
Wait, that's not the Brittany Murphy character, is it?
The one with like all the weird like
was that Brittany Murphy?
Frankenstein scars.
I think because she's dead now, so you can't have the same actress.
Damn, dude, I didn't know that was Brittany Murphy. That's fucking sick, actually. I didn't like because
how did you not know that was Brittany Murphy?
We'll deep fake her in there, and we'll just add to like the uncanny valley of her.
Yeah, no, I don't think like she's dead. Like I don't think her relatives like care. Like she's dead.
No, they don't give a shit.
We'll dig up the skeleton, and then we'll like archaeology plasty, like the rest of her features back on, and then we'll just kind of like
we'll just put all the ping pong balls on her bare skull. Just the ping. All you need is those ping pong balls.
No, we'll have like someone stitch up a suit and stuff, and we'll fill it in, and we'll have like all the flesh, and then we'll like marionette her around with the ping pong balls. But it'll look good because she was already doing like this kind of fucking movement. It'll be perfect.
Oh, okay. So she just got like her whole operation.
It'll be like, and you know what? We might as well go for the full Pinocchio on this thing.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Is she gonna get eaten by a whale? What's gonna happen? Is she gonna have a cricket? What's gonna happen? Like, is her nose gonna grow? Is her nose literally gonna grow? Is that where you're going?
No, we just like do a reference to the fact that she's got strings. That's it. We'll just do a Pinocchio in that way. But, like, you know, that's for us. Or people that are, like, movie buffs, you know. Movie buffs like us who will be like, did you know in Freeway 3, she was actually not the real actress?
Instead of...
Cats, you disappeared for a second. You're back now.
Brant...
You're back now.
Yeah, I know. It turned off for some reason. Brant, so in Freeway 2, was there anything like Red Riding Hood or like old fairy tale at all?
Actually, yeah. Oh, now that I think about it was. Oh, it was Hansel and Gretel. Because they tossed...
damn it, dude. There goes my idea.
They tossed the transvestite Mexican woman who eats the children into the fire at the end.
Dude, they took my idea.
And then they have this amazing scene where the chick with bulimia has 2 guns and she just like starts shooting a bunch of people like it's a fucking Andrew Wayne.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay, that actually sounds all right. So you're going to do Pinocchio, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So where does the whale come in?
Pinocchio.
Where does the whale come in?
Well, I think it would be better if like instead of a whale, you know, because a lot of this is metaphorical. Is the whale instead would be like a shipping boat. So I think she's she looks weird enough that we could say she's from like Europe, and she smuggled herself up on like a shipping container after we do like her whole first arc before the whale.
Okay.
Because how's Pinocchio go? Okay, so he gets life. He's a schoolboy. He fucks around with Geppetto's shit. He goes to the carnival. Then the whale eats him. Then he goes home after he learns his lesson.
He gets drunk, dude.
And he gets super fucking slammed.
He gets drunk,
dude.
So that's how it'd be. Is like it would just be her descent into like the Euro trash punk scene. You know, Twisted Firestarter and all that like fucking grunge punk bullshit. She's doing Inhalants and Molly X and she's having a grand old time. But then she eventually gets picked up and she's got to go to she's a part of the whole gang scene. She's got to do the whole dancing routine now. And she's like, I don't like being held down. So they start cutting her up for disobeying, and each one of those scars is the time she tried to fuck off. And finally she breaks away, the strings are off and she's on her own. And that's when she escapes by hijacking onto the freight ship over to America. And then she gets here and starts being a fuck up all over again. That's how Pinocchio goes, right?
Yeah.
Here, how about instead of I have another option. What if instead of like the scars? What if instead of the scars that she gets, like you have to have like the growing nose thing? What if like every time she lies, like she just gets punched in the nose and then she just keeps having to get plastic surgery?
Oh, that could be her thing. Actually, is like she's a compulsive liar and like maybe Joker style. Her parents or like her foster parents like cut her every time she lies or something.
It's kind of like with the body, like if you actually did like the nose thing,
Well, she's already got all the fucking scars. Why would you do the nose thing? She's fucking covered in these strange, intricate scars.
Because of the nose, because of Pinocchio.
Well, okay, this is like Little Red Riding Hood, but she's not wearing a Red Riding.
Yeah, no, you can't really like make something Pinocchio without the nose thing coming in somewhere. The nose thing has to have. It's like
I think it's just.
It could be like some. I'm thinking something with nose jobs maybe, but I don't like she just fucking like she's had to like fucking. I don't know if this is how nose jobs work, but maybe it's a reverse Pinocchio. She has to like fucking like she's like going through like crazy fucking shit or whatever, and like she has to keep fucking like getting plastic surgery. And like fucking just every time she gets plastic surgery, like her nose, like they lose some skin.
Stop
they
it!
Lose
no,
some,
kill,
can I at least say the idea? I thought it was interesting.
We're going Snow White. It makes more sense. She's pale. She's got black hair. The whole thing would be her fucking stepmother. Was so pissed off because like her mom got mad that her boyfriend fucked her or something. Because all the women in Freeway have horrific stories. And so the mom was like, you fucked my boyfriend, and she cuts her up for that, and the boyfriend's a hunter. So that's how, like, you kind of play in. And then she, like, went off, and she lived with 7 gay guys in a foster home after that happened. And their influence is why she's in prison.
7 gay? What if she, like, lived with 7 children or something? What if she's just raised by a bunch of orphans?
Style? She's, just, like, under the bridge with a bunch of kids.
Yeah, she's just got like the Brady Bunch just raising her.
We're the vent kid. We're the sewer rats. Come on down.
Yeah.
What do we want to watch the TV? We got the pizzas. We got all types of stuff. We do how would they mine?
Was that what the dwarves did?
Yeah,
Were they miners?
Did they mine?
Yeah, they mined. They were
Well, maybe the kids
like digging through
for,
sewer tunnels, dude. They could be just it could be like an old
the
fucking
kids are looking through
like an
trash. They're
overrun
looking through,
fucking like sewer tunnel
dumpsters.
system, and you can just like have them just like discovering new tunnels and shit.
You could probably just have it,
Yeah,
maybe, or she just, stumbles upon some actual, like, miners in a camp or something, and they're like, hey, what's the matter? She's like, oh, I just got away from my fucking insane mom. I need someone to, like, take after me. And they're like, oh, well, we're, like, in the middle of nowhere, but I guess we'll
It's a good thing that you're keeping the tradition of the movie having a lot to do with miners.
It's got a lot to do with miners. Snow White's a miner.
Doesn't she fall asleep? Isn't she? Is it Snow White where she's like asleep?
Yeah, no,
at
she's
some
gonna
point?
fall mad asleep, and then some dude's gonna have to go mack her.
Yeah, and I guess you would just do like the Quentin Tarantino style of Pulp Fiction, is like she ODs and
and he just has to suck the heroin out of her.
He hits her with the adrenaline, and then she can't like breathe or something. Like, oh, and that's when he sucks the puke out of her throat.
Hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot, dude.
There you go. Hot. No, that is pretty hot.
Now we're talking puke.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and this is Freeway 3. Freeway 3, right?
3.
Yeah.
That's what we're going with. Okay, it's Freeway 3, Snow White, and it's it's Brittany Murphy deepfake. Yeah. And she gets the puke sucked out of her.
I guess it helps too that she's dead, because a lot of Snow White is just Snow White.
You could just go get her body, dude. You could just go dig her up.
Yeah, just like do it Weekend at Bernie's style, or shaking her corpse.
Can we be fair here? Can I make a fucking a point? Like, why embalm bodies if we're gonna just throw them away, dude, or just bury them, dude? Go get them.
Because
man. Why even embalm them?
How are you gonna kiss it?
Yeah,
you gotta kiss it. You gotta kiss it
fuck
goodbye.
It'll be the heroine's the poison apple, and then the wicked witch is the stepmom, and she gets her addicted to heroin, and that's the poison apple. And then we just have the actual corpse laying there for the rest of the movie until he has to narco her back or Narcan her back.
Dude, it would be so dope if her corpse
wouldn't
got
be
Narcan.
Narcan.
It is Narcan, right? Yeah, Narcan.
Yeah, Narcan's how you bring them back, dude. That's how you bring them back.
For heroin? I thought Narcan was for
Narcan's for Fenties, isn't it? But that's the same shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Fenties are just
I think
really
Narcan
big boys.
just generally works to bring someone back.
Okay.
Yeah, because they just did adrenaline in Pulp Fiction. Like, I don't think Narcan was around, or maybe just like, I don't know.
Took a lot more preppy boys from Harvard before the CIA discovered how to make Narcan.
Yeah, dude. I wonder if Narcan's fun.
Go.
Like, if you just pop some Narcan.
It's the opposite of heroin.
You guys want to do some Narcan?
Yeah, you guys want to do some Narcan later?
Just go to an OD.
Dude, if we don't have any beer, let's just fucking call the Poison Control Center or something and say I'm ODing.
Yeah,
just like,
you mean the store, be like, nah, I got it, give it to me.
Right here.
Right here. Oh, imagine just breaking in. Imagine just breaking in and just stealing all the Narcan from from whatever kit you can find, and then just they don't have any Narcan left.
So many people would die. And then I hope
we need
Narcan's
to
dope.
save this person.
What if it just feels
it's awesome
having some a big vitamin C boost? Like you just feel like you took all your multivitamins. You just feel healthier. That's
what if it just fucking hurts?
We should definitely start. No, we should start the rumor that Narcan is great, and then we'll see Narcan shortages. I want to start that rumor and just make it so everyone starts just Narcan is the new popular drug.
Next time we see someone doing heroin at a party, be like, come on, just do Narcan. It's
skip it,
bro.
Skip it, dude. Skips the step.
Bro,
Skip
really?
the step.
Yeah, come on. Just call 911 and they literally give you drugs for free.
It's awesome. It's awesome,
literally, dude. It's pretty great, dude. Especially if you like puking and you just can't puke today or whatever, and you just say oh, I drank some bleach, come get me, ooh, wow, ooh. And then they'll just make you puke or whatever they do.
I think they'll just.
Or if you just fucking just really, because you get your stomach pumped, right? So that's gotta be fucking there's gotta be some benefits.
Some people are into that.
Yeah, some people want to pump.
Yeah, super deep throat because you have to suck a tube
Pumper.
out of your stomach.
Yeah.
I think bleach you're supposed to drink milk.
Really?
If your kid drinks bleach, I think you're supposed to make him drink a shit ton of milk.
I should know this. I literally got trained in this.
Yeah,
I should know this.
Because bleach is a base, so you wouldn't want milk, then you would want fucking lemon juice? That doesn't make sense.
I think you just want to sit there. I think you just want to call poison control.
I just think you want to just stick your finger.
That's the thing I remember is you call poison control and there's a sticker on the fridge. That's the number.
Speaking of kids in danger, this might be too much information, but like it just made me think because of like kids possibly dying. Our good friend Graham said that one of his kids might have possibly gotten like electrocuted to get to death today, but like somehow didn't. It was actually a pretty crazy story. Apparently, he's like swung a metal rod into a light socket and shorted out the entire room, and the metal rod is like charred at the end. Whoa. But somehow Elliot's fine. Apparently he's fine.
Dude, you should check that kid for powers. Check him for see if he has powers.
Was he wearing shoes?
He told me that like an hour ago.
Was he wearing rubbery shoes?
Yeah, was he just grounded? I don't know. Was he only?
He must have been grounded.
Well, you know,
I guess.
Did the metal rod actually have like an outer casing of like some more like dispersing filament or something? It's not like he was like touching like metal. Fucking electrical sockets with a copper rod, right? It was just like a metal.
Dude, he might have just fucking Harry Pottered it right back out.
I don't know. It was a metal rod.
It might have been like like Prince Zuko when he like shoots the lightning through his body.
If it's not like what, because electricity, like air, like water, all flows the same way, which is just the path of least resistance. Which is like if you hit something, yeah, it's gonna like you're gonna have some shoot up, but if it's not like well grounded or like insulated, it's just gonna go out the sides too, because it's just.
Oh, that's good.
Well, maybe that's what happened then. It was still a crazy story.
So he probably just
either way, like the kid, and I'm pretty sure the mother thinks it was Jesus. I bet she's all about like that was that.
Yeah, no, it was a miracle. That was God came down and stopped that electricity.
No, I like
tell her that like. Tell her like specific, like God only gives them one. They only get one chance. He's only gonna save them like that once.
She decided she's not gonna give them chocolate anymore. The children.
Good.
So like, I'm just thinking like maybe it was a cry for help. Maybe he was just like maybe he's just swinging around metal. I'm a child. Dude. If I can't have chocolate, I do not.
I can't. I'm gonna die.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, no. Cutting off chocolate, like just I feel like you could still. Was she? I don't know if she was cutting off organic chocolate or like all chocolate.
It's all
or like if she was like saying they could have organic or not. But like, come on,
chocolate.
Like,
I don't know, man.
Dark chocolate or whatever.
Because I love chocolate. Chocolate rules.
Anyway, Brant, I liked your idea, Dwayne.
Dwayne sucked.
I mean, I don't have an idea yet. I was just like adding a couple of thoughts on your thing.
It's a good one. I like the Snow White.
Yeah, what was your? I have an idea.
I had like something for.
You take the Pinocchio angle.
I had something for Hansel and Gretel, but then like I realized, they did it and they did it, and what they had done was cooler than what I was like kind of going with. So like, or at least some of the ideas in it were kind of cool. So like fucking I decided to go. This is the best I got is 3 pigs. So it's fucking like a super like
3 fat dykes.
No. So it's like a super fucking pissed off like young dude or whatever. Could be in like college or something. He's like surrounded, or maybe like it just is work or whatever, but he's surrounded by like fucking some women at work, and he just like hates these fucking women, and like they have their own fucking drama going on or whatever, but he just despises these fucking women. So he goes to the
he's the wolf.
Yeah, he's the wolf, dude. He's the fucking wolf, dude. He's the wolf. It's from the wolf's perspective.
Okay.
Yeah, so like he one of them is like a fucking like a stupid like fucking like drunk fucking like whore or something, and like she like fucking lives in a shitty neighborhood or whatever. She doesn't lock her door, like she's just fucking like free about it, like she doesn't really give a shit. So like that's the house made out of fucking leaves or whatever, like
straw.
So, a house made out of straw, yeah. So
straw,
so the wolf comes in there pretty easy, you know, fucking just slides into her life super easy. Or it could be like emotional things less than like physical things, of how he slides in. But then there's the fucking bitch with the sticks, and then like fucking, you know, escalation from that.
Okay.
And then there's the bitch with the bricks.
Stone house.
Yeah, the bitch with the bricks. And the bitch with the bricks just has a gun. Like she just has a gun, and she just fucking blasts him immediately. And like he explains his whole plan. You see like a fantasy of what this final murder is gonna look like, and then he just gets there and just bang.
Maybe you do the first one, the straw, and have her be more like out in the country and by herself. And
there you go.
So she's just
super lonely, and she just wants him to come in.
And he just he has no problem getting in there, and then it's just guts are alive, and it's just a horrific.
And sticks, he has to work. He has to work
a little bit harder.
So,
and it's like, and that's
he
like
should have like a. He should also have like a classic, like the classic serial killer thing, where he has like the same thing that he says like every time he's about to kill somebody, because like in the 3 pigs, you know, he does like I'm gonna blow your
or huff puff and I'll blow your house down. Yeah.
Yeah, he has like his whole line and like
that could
suck my dick.
Yeah, like they. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. Suck my dick.
Blow me or I'll fucking.
No, he should have a
no,
thing.
because he wants them to
says.
die, dude. He's
got to kill them.
He's a mean, mad white man.
Well, it's like the other guy where he was like, I'm not going to kill you if, like in Freeway 1, he was like, I'm not, but he's going to kill them.
Yeah, no.
That's why you say it's like, suck my dick or I'll kill you, and then you just kill them anyways.
Yeah, it's just his thing that he says, his catchphrase.
Fucking blow me or I'll fucking kill you. Yeah,
blow me down.
Blow me down.
Or I'll kill you.
Blow
me down. Yeah, there you go. There, he's got it. Blow me or I'll kill you.
This is what you women deserve, or something.
Or, yeah, and he just huffs and puffs.
This is what you cunts deserve.
Or you just have him like
he huffs and puffs. He's just like got some paint. Just or he does poppers. He does poppers. He huffs and he puffs and he blows their house down, dude.
Like,
there you go. Okay.
Yeah,
actually, that works pretty well. That works. Are you trying to go for Freeway 3 also, or is this like
Freeway the Next Generation? I don't give a shit.
Freeway the
well, that's for the Jews in marketing, dude. I really don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
Freeway, I'm an artist.
Yeah, well, no, you could. You know what you could call it? It's Freeway the Three Pigs. There you go.
Freeway the Three Pigs. Yeah, no, that's a cool name, and you could put like a really fucked up like image. Like that would be a really like freaky. I could see that movie just fucking like being a successful like horror movie. Actually.
Oh yeah, and then like after like he decapitates somebody, like puts a pig head over their body or something too. You just kind of like really lean into the fucking pig stuff.
Or maybe like he doesn't put a pig body. He just calls them pigs. He should just call women pigs all the time.
Or like,
he's disgusted by them. And he thinks they're pigs. It's like he doesn't even have to say pig that often, but he just thinks they're like disgusting.
He binds them and ties them like animals. Tortures them, and it's just all this horrific.
Yeah.
And one of them one of them could be like the second one, the sticks bitch could be pretty fat if you wanted to go at that.
Sure,
he's just like
the
first one he kills because like he thought that she might have liked him or something, and then he gets like that fucking ticks him off or whatever. The second one he wants to kill because like he doesn't want to fuck her. He's like, you're just disgusting. Why would anybody ever go? And then the third one is like the fucking ideal, and he thinks like maybe I just like fuck her tie her up, fuck her for a year, and make her fall in love with me. Like, he has a whole plan. That's why she's just blasting.
And that's why she's a bad bitch.
She's creeping through her house and stuff and like stalking her.
No, I see it like there's just like a whole fucking like big build up of like there's like a thing that's like a fucking thing in his journal or something. It's whole plan or whatever. Like I feel like some really fucked up shit, like the sticks bitch shit, like might be coming back to him.
We're not
like the sticks bitch might be coming back, so he might have to fucking run. So it's already escalating at that point. So we just hear his idea, we see his fantasy of it, and we see like everything he's gonna like fucking want to do, and like it might feel real, it might be a fake out that it's like actually just like a theoretical thing, but then he just like walks up to the door, just like fucking like, and you just feel like he had a whole plan where it was like fucking immediately as soon as I get in there, I know exactly where she should be standing or whatever.
No, do the fat Russell Crowe thing where it's like the whole last part is just him like hunting her down in the house for some reason.
I guess you could. I mean, I've seen that. I like the idea of him just getting
just I kind of like I do like the quick death, but like because if we're going for like the action, like I don't know, I feel like this is an action movie at the same time possibly. So like if I don't know, it would be kind of nice if they have like the that would like something in the house would be kind of fun.
He drives the fucking car through like her front door or something. He gets out and he's all fucked up and she's like scrambling. He grabs at her and she's like kicking him off and then she gets in the gun cabinet and bang, and then you do it like that instead of just like,
I just love it so much if she's just like ready for it and she's just like
sitting there with a cigar and a fucking bit of whiskey.
No, literally, she's her fucking like she fucking just like has always like maybe she doesn't even like guns that much or whatever. Maybe her boyfriend just fucking left her or something and like she just like had the gun, or maybe she doesn't even know really how to use them. But like fucking her two fucking friends just got murdered or whatever, so she's just sitting there watching the news with a gun, and then he just comes in and bang. And he's like, at this point, she'll probably be watching the show she always watches, and she'll just be crying and very vulnerable, and I can just zoom in or whatever. But then she's just sitting there just watching the news with a gun, and she just comes in, just bang.
Have her like having a moment where she's maybe kill herself, and he breaks in. She's like, "Whoa!" and then shoots him. Instead.
Could be. You could do that. Like that's a great idea. If in Bruges like hadn't felt like they did that sort of thing so well that it's hard to fucking like go up against that whole like it's a this and then it's a that, you know.
I feel like if you're gonna do that, then you'd want to have like also some scenes because I don't know. It's like the third act is her, so like you'd also want to have just scenes of her just like doing her own thing where we don't.
Yeah,
even
no,
have,
you'll
like,
get to know all three of the pigs
character.
like throughout it. Like you're not like you probably like the majority of the runtime is spent with our boy, the vast majority of it. But we do have like fucking like we do have like fucking scenes where we go with them, just to, like contrast what he's thinking about them or whatever.
Or just when he stalks them.
Yeah, just like when he stalks them, or it could be entirely from his perspective. Depends on how it fucking.
Yeah, that's like the easiest way to do it.
It is, but like it's always fun to play with the multiple because like in the original Freeway it was multiple perspectives, and if you go too much into just the guy, I feel like it can get a little fucking just like what's the Human Centipede 2? After a while, it feels kind of gratuitous, you know. Like I'm hanging out with this guy a lot, you know. Like it just, like you kind of want to, like, and it would because Freeway had a whole bunch of like bathos, you know, a bunch of funny shit and shit. So like it would be fun to just cut away to the bitches and they're just doing bitch shit, you know.
And you just see him in the background. And you're like,
yeah, or he comes to a party or something. Like, is that fucking Craig from?
Yeah,
work?
you just jump off his perspective, I guess, when you need to.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it could be like at a place.
Because he would still be stalking them. That's all I'm saying. Is like realistically, he's still stalking them.
Yeah, no, or maybe he could get like shit faced or whatever. And the point when he blacks out or whatever is the point where we leave like his like kind of like narration, like total like from his perspective, and then we just like go full like third person, just see him just like swaying and just like fucking like being really creepy to people, and like and then he doesn't even remember like how much of an asshole he was or whatever.
No, now we're just talking about cats.
Yeah, no, now we're just talking about
there you go.
It's very inspired, but like, yeah, no, that's
just
3 pigs.
I killed a little bit less. I killed like slightly less.
Yeah, no, you do bite, you do choke, but you know, like we all choke every now and again. Some people choke, some people, dude. There's so many fucking kids that just like open with a bap, just like coming at you, dude, like fucking their neckers.
Every once in a while.
Hurts.
Every once in a while. No, that's good. That's good. I gotta go with 3 pigs. Actually, I'm sorry, Brant. Snow White's good, but I can imagine like Freeway 3 pigs. Like actually is that's I can see that happening already. I can see that as being the 3rd movie in the series, but
nice.
I don't know.
It's got the 3 in there already too.
Yeah, no, 3 could be Freeway 3 pigs. Yeah, Freeway 3.
I'm also kind of interested in Freeway 2 now. It looked terrible, but like
yeah, no, I bet it sounds like it's not worth the slog.
Not super great. It's just because like I said, it's lesbians puking and having sex for most of it, and then
I get enough of that in my porn, dude.
Yeah, and interspersively, like they kill a man, and that she feels bad. She's like, "God damn it, stop killing people!" And then they just continue down to Mexico, and like dialogue happens, and then they fucking puke.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it does that in a different kind of movie. That sounds pretty funny. Just like,
it wasn't like just so sad and like gratuitous. God, just all the puking.
Do you guys perchance remember your remakes for Bros? I really wanted to hear the remakes for Bros.
Yeah, it was Les Bros.
Oh yeah, no, you told me Les Bros, and it was just lesbians.
It's just the 3 lesbians, the better characters in that fucking movie. No. The really manny lesbian, it would just be her. It would just be only her, and Billy would not be allowed to be in it because he's fucking awful.
Yeah, no, okay, all right. Well, Cats, did you have a remake? Because I feel like Brandon and I actually went pretty far into Les Bros, and we were just about to like try and get you, but you just couldn't come in.
Yeah, no, I can't remember exactly everything I had, but the title was called the 44-year-old faggot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So maybe we did talk about it, dude. I drink too much, but I love doing it, dude. I
wasn't sure how much of that came through because I remember it was pretty broken at that point. But
I feel what was the general hop step of the plot line there of the 40-year-old faggot?
I think it was a 40-year-old.
Yeah, no, I feel like was this another one of those ones where it was like, there's the pun, there's the idea.
Well, no, because I wanted basically like I thought I kind of liked the beginning of the movie actually, and I felt like it could have actually been like a decent movie if they kind of like Judd Apatow was involved like in Bros anyway, so like if they had actually gone at it and like kind of like some of the more 40-Year-Old Virgin is a good movie, and I like how it's actually like funny and introspective and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, he went full Apatow at this point. In this one, he was Apatowing the line.
There you go. I don't know. Yeah, it could have actually like if it had been the 44-year-old faggot, and it like a movie that actually like poked fun at itself and but also was a good,
like a comedy, like a comedy movie.
It could have actually been that could be a good movie.
We
Yeah, like a comedy movie. The 44-year-old faggot.
But also comedy.
Yeah, no, dude. I think we as a society, we just need Rob Schneider back.
And Adam Sandler.
No, just Rob Schneider.
Adam
Rob Schneider
Sandler
can bring us back
left.
from the break.
Rob Schneider was
Rob Schneider's he's been gone for a while.
Adam Sandler, like, I think he only ever did, like, what, 2 rom-coms?
50
3?
First
No,
Dates.
50 First Dates, Just Go With It. Fucking,
You gotta think. Actually,
The Wedding Singer.
He did.
Fucking,
Big
yeah.
Daddy?
the one 50 First Dates. All right, so he's done at least 4. Big Daddy isn't a rom-com.
It's just kind of
You could call Punch Drunk Love a rom
Billy
com.
Madison.
Punch Drunk Love, yeah, well, it's technically a rom-com.
Groundhog Day.
He's not even Groundhog. What?
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, fucking
Cuties.
cuties.
Oh, that brings us to our next movie.
Oh God, please tell me. Brian.
It is. It's
Please
it's,
tell
what's
me
your-
we're watching Cuties.
it's almost Halloween. I thought, what the
You're not actually gonna make me watch
the
Cuties, are you?
spookiest season soon
Oh
to be
God,
upon
you're not
us.
actually gonna make me watch.
So I thought, well, we might as well start it off with. And the problem is a lot of horror movies right now where you gotta
Brandon,
pay for them.
I saw a movie with a monkey in it the other day. I didn't watch it, but I saw that
This
it
one doesn't
existed.
have a monkey in it, but it has a lot of meat. It has a lot of meat on hooks swinging around, if you know what I mean.
Are we watching Cuties?
I'm ready.
We're watching
what
Midnight
is
Meat
it?
Train.
Okay, thank God.
Midnight Meat Train.
Midnight Meat Train. Midnight Meat Train.
That sounds familiar.
It's got.
When did it come out?
Fuck, I forget the guy in it. It's Donnie Darko is the lead role. Midnight Meat Train. It's a really just good, slow burn, creepy movie.
Where's
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, Jake
Tubi?
Gyllenhaal.
It's on the tubes.
Yep, it's on Tubums. It's an interesting one. Yeah, he plays a reporter again. And he's investigating these metro disappearances and this strange underground world of the subways like open up to him as he slowly stalks and like goes paranoid over this singular person. This one guy.
It's got Vinnie Jones in it.
It's a really good. I like Midnight Meat Train a lot. It's unsettling as a movie, and then the end just gets really like very Cthulhu-y. It's very H.P. Lovecrafty.
I like Midnight.
No, it says it's Bradley Cooper is the main
Bradley
actor.
Cooper.
I don't fucking know people for the best part
You
of
thought it was Jake Gyllenhaal?
Kinda, it looks like if we put him on the thing, kinda looks like him.
Hey, Clive Barker did the story. That's kind of cool.
It's so Midnight Meat Train, where we're getting into the spooky bits a little bit more now.
Yeah, no, because is that gonna be the Halloween?
No, Halloween's gonna be the Halloween
step?
party. There's one after this one's gonna be it. I'm pretty sure.
Damn, Brant, do you only choose box office failures? The box office for this movie was
Brent
3.5
doesn't watch movies
million.
that other people would watch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Like every single movie that Brant's ever chosen was a box office failure.
I like to think of them as gems lost in the grit.
Yeah, no, I'm
I don't know how well Freeway did. Freeway
did at least well enough to get a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's
that was
true.
when Reese Witherspoon was hot, not just because she was 20, but like, hot in the box office.
Midnight Meat Train wasn't that bad, right? Did it like totally flop?
Well, I don't know what the budget was, but 3.5 million box office seems pretty low.
It's a good movie though.
Let's see.
How much
Lots of good movies. I mean, Space Truckers was a box office flop, and that was a good movie.
Space Truckers had its moments.
This one has like the same thing where like it does have a slow moment, and I guess that's where Bradley Cooper and the whole thing about like human tongues comes into play, and I think that's kind of where it slows down a bit. But then it picks back up after. It's a good movie. I like.
I have a hard time thinking about Bradley Cooper lately without thinking about him.
I forgot he existed.
Him, an American Sniper with the baby doll. He's consoling the.
I haven't seen that yet.
That's good stuff.
I've seen the scene though, so.
Yeah, no, I am. I watched
shit.
the movie and I didn't get it. I didn't realize it was a fake baby at the time. But then when I heard about it, I went back and watched it, and I was like, "That is the fakest baby I've ever seen."
Okay, so Midnight Meat Train had a budget of $15 million. So,
it was a pretty colossal failure there, Brant.
It's
pretty big pie.
You know what? Because People hear Midnight Meat Train like it's gonna be a fucked up slasher. It's a slow roll.
Oh, there's no. I was picturing a lot more like Meat.
Yeah, Midnight Meat Train. Midnight Meat Train sounds like a trauma. It sounds like a trauma movie.
You do get the Meat Train.
I was picturing like just goo, man. I was when you said Midnight Meat Train, you said it was like that's a good name, man. I was picturing just
Midnight Meat
Train.
Train.
You see the meat train. You see the meat train a couple of times, and
so there is a meat train.
There is a meat train. It's not a train made of meat, but it's a train full of
I wish
meat.
it was a train made of meat.
I wish it was like a horrific eldritch being too, but no, it's just a lot of cadavers inside the train.
I like meat.
It's pretty cool. Meat on film is always good too. Like meat just makes for like good cinema.
Yeah, dude, Raw was a good movie. I liked Raw.
Yeah.
Titane sucked though. I'd probably bitch about Titane before.
Yeah, you've talked about that.
I was thinking about Titane when you were talking about the Pinocchio thing, and I was thinking like, I don't know, just put like a metal thing and she's like, ew. She keeps trying to get what I was trying to go for is she keeps getting nose jobs, right? Like, so she keeps, like, she's cutting off, and, like, when you get a nose job, you lose a little bit of the fucking, like, mass. So she just keeps getting it to the point where her nose is just, like, fully, like, Voldemort.
Well, what if she was getting, like, an opposite nose job? What if she wanted her nose to be bigger?
Can you just, like, pack on, like, can you do, like, with the penises and just, like, chop off some, like, fucking arm?
Or, like, your ears.
She's on her butt? She's just putting her butt on her nose?
Just put some butt on your nose.
Why would she try and get a bigger nose?
That would be stinky, Kat.
What if she's just into
that? That would be stinky.
Yeah, why is she trying to get a bigger nose? She trying to get a job at a bank.
Yeah, no, she's changing her name to Heisenberg.
She just wants Kanye West to hate her.
I love when black people hate me. That Piers Morgan one was pretty funny, where Piers was like, you realize it's just as racist as if someone said something mean about a black person. He's like, I know, that's why I said it.
Yeah. No, he's just so casual. That was great.
He's funny at least.
That was great.
He's like, he looks so safe. He's like, I know, because that's why I said it. It's like, damn, Kanye, you're just kind of doing you now.
That's good.
You know, I mean, like he's getting people to talk about him as well, man. He's getting the message out there, whatever the fuck his message is.
The Lakers.
You know, he hate the Lakers?
Go Lakers.
Does he hate the Lakers? Oh, he likes the Lakers?
He likes the Lakers?
I don't know.
Dude, I would hope he would hate the Lakers.
Where's Kanye from?
He's from Chi-Town, dude. And the Bulls suck, so maybe they'll be good this year. I don't know.
He likes the Golden State Warriors.
I'll buy if he runs. I'll buy a Kanye bumper sticker.
I'll vote for Kanye.
Like I don't know, man. Like fucking when I watched him, because if you watch that whole interview that he did,
God, why would I?
Like he's got some fun moments, but like fucking when I didn't watch this one, but when I watched the Joe Rogan with him, like fucking he's kind of insufferable, dude. Like he's not like he's a megalomaniac, like in the same way Trump is, but Trump is also like Trump's way more of just like fuck it, just like wiggling his dick around about shit, and he's also like fucking I don't know, like he's just Trump's a little funnier about it.
Kanye's like
Kanye's like the kind of guy that you wouldn't want to get into a conversation with because he would just like take over the conversation and start ranting about shit you don't care about most of the time.
Yeah,
like he definitely seems like I don't know. He's just like talking about like his own shit most of the time.
Yeah, did you ever watch when Kanye talked to Trump? Like in the Oval Office?
No.
Like it felt a little uncomfortable. Like Kanye's just like fucking saying like you're the man and like all this fucking like other shit about like just like just his crazy theories and all the shit that Kanye wants to do, and Trump's just like hell yeah, this is Kanye in here. That's Kanye.
I love that you came here today.
I love that you love me, but holy shit.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Thank you, Kanye.
Let's hold it back. I can't do good Trump.
Yeah, Trump. That guy's funny, dude. I want him back just for the funny, dude. If we're gonna live in clown world, let's have a clown in charge, man. That's all I got. That's all I want. I want a clown.
Kanye's pretty clownish, but
Biden's clownish in the least fun. Biden's a sad clown. Biden's like an artsy French clown.
He's what's baskets. The Pagliacci? He's the Pagliacci clown.
No,
he's Zach Galifianakis in baskets.
Yeah, no, I bet if you did like actually just like take the like those pictures of Joe Biden when he's just like cheesing like that, I bet if you just like took his face and put it upside down, he would look just like a sad
His
clown.
all teeth smile is really fucking creepy. I hate when he like shows.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, he's dying.
No, it does look like the Brazil. It looks like the Brazil thing where they're just like stretching their faces out. Like it has a very I don't know, just like latexy look to it. Yeah, it just looks fake.
All right.
And on that note. Yeah, and on that note,
I wish that I didn't have to go and like crawl up to like turn it off.
Yeah, sorry you have to get up.
No, it's just like it doesn't look good. It's more fun when you can just sit and then you're out, you know. But I gotta go.
I mean, I guess you could like get a
no, I should get like a.
You have to get up and like actually crank it. There's a manual crank.
Or a clicker, dude. You could probably get some kind of clicker. Or if, you know what would work if I had a mouse. Like a cordless mouse.
Come here, like you're doing nigger catch. Come here.